Good day, all. I hope your day is going well. I just hopped on here to give a quick little testimony, right? This is testimony time with Ty. So, as I was doing my deliveries on today, one of my customers, she was like, "You know what?" She said, "You are always so cheerful and so bubbly whenever you come to see me." And I was like, "Well, that's very sweet of you. Thank you." And she was like, "Don't ever lose that." And I was like, "I appreciate that. I will not." And she just made me reflect on today. So as I was sitting in my car reflecting, I'm like, I remember there was a time that I wasn't this cheerful person. I wasn't so bubbly like she said I was. Maybe amongst my friends or certain people that I was familiar with, but all in general, I used to have a chip on my shoulder. I used to have an attitude problem. I really did. And I recall, I'm telling you right now, this would upset me so much. This is not even funny. This is a true story. I recall growing up, right? And whenever I would see a person so happy, go lucky, cheerful, I used to be like, there's no way that nobody that can be that happy in their life. There's just no way they could be that happy. I used to think that people was faking their happiness. I really did. I thought people were faking their happiness. I was like, ain't no way that, man, I would get an attitude. And then at the end of the day, whenever I would go home, I would cry. Because I'm like, why is people so happy like that? I want to be happy like that. What? I don't believe that you could ever be that happy. And the devil is a liar. Because look at me now. Everywhere I go, I mean everywhere I go, people are always giving me a compliment on something. People are always saying something nice about, my attitude. "Oh, you're such a sweet person. Oh, you're so nice. Oh, keep up smiling. You have a pretty smile. Oh, you're so beautiful." The other day, a customer of mine, he's like 87 years old, and he was like, "Wow, you look like you could be a movie star." He said, "You must shop at Bloomingdale's and Saks Fifth because, wow, look at you." And I said, "I receive it." And I was like, "Oh, thank you so very much." And he was like, "Yeah." He was like, "You always look good." He said, "You're such a good person." He was like, "You're such a sweet lady." I was like, "Oh, that is so sweet of you." I said, "Thank you. I appreciate that." And I just say this to say that negative thought, and the reason why I felt that way is because I didn't grow up in an environment that was around a lot of happy people, cheerful people, high-spirited people. And so I didn't believe it was true. So when I seen it in reality, I was like, that's only on TV. So when you are coming around me portraying to be happy, I would be pissed. I would be pissed off at people because I really deep down inside wanted that happiness that they had, but I didn't have it. I didn't know who I was. And I was struggling trying to find my identity. And I used to really, really, really hate myself because I didn't know who I was. And most of the times, the reason that I really, really hated myself and just didn't like myself is because of the environment, the unhealthy environment, the toxic environments, being abused, and being abused physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, sexually. I was abused all across the board. And so I was miserable and I hated myself because I didn't want to be what other people were saying that I was. And a lot of the times when I would ask somebody, "Hey, well, somebody go, 'Oh, you always this, you always that.'" But then when I would be like, "Well, what is it that I do?" No one ever gave me an actual specific, "Oh, you're always angry," or "You're always this. You're always yelling. You're always this. You're always that." And they never gave me nothing. They would just go, "You know what it is." And I'm like, no, I don't. Because if I did, I wouldn't be asking you. I'm asking you because I'm trying to find clarity because this is important for me. You continue to say, "Oh, you just like them." And I'm like, well, how are they? What do they do that you're comparing me to? And when I wouldn't get a direct answer, it would leave me, my mind would be boggled. And I would be up all night, with my brain overthinking, because I'm trying to figure out what they're talking about, but they're not specific. They didn't give me details, so I couldn't figure out what they were saying about me. And I say this to say, listen, my light is shining. The Lord is illuminating it through me greatly. I am highly illuminated. My light is here. And I refuse to dim my light ever again. My light was trying to shine in my past. I was trying to have my light shine in the past. But again, I couldn't have something that I couldn't protrude something I didn't have. I didn't have the true joy that I have. I didn't have peace. I didn't have the love that I have for myself. I didn't know who I was 100%. And then I didn't know whose I was. And as I found that, and I'm living in it, I'm just like, wow. And every day, every single day, people just say to me, wow, you're such a beautiful spirit. You got a great energy about you. And I worked hard to get there. Because, like I said, when I was grown up and I would see other happy people, I would be livid. Like, I would want to really go off and tell somebody off about themselves because they were so happy. My friend used to be like, she used to just shake her head, look at me like, girl, you crazy. I used to be like, no, because there ain't no way that they that happy. And I would really get angry and be telling her, no, they not happy. They playing. It ain't real. I don't know. Nah, that's only in the movies. And she would be looking at me. And I was serious. I was dead serious because I said, ain't no way. But now I see the reason that they were happy like that, and there is a such thing as true, pure happiness, genuine joy, gladness, is because they have a relationship with the higher power, source, creator, God, and he's the one who put it in there. But it comes with work. You have to work to get there. And I refuse to let those miserable souls that get upset and want my light to dim down and want me to lower myself because it irritates their demons. If you come around people and they get agitated and they start to get bothered and they start to have an attitude, or they start mistreating you and acting funny towards you, it's because your spirit, which is high vibrational, is irritating their demons, which is low vibrational. And this is why they're agitated and stuff. And a lot of the times they do little things, little subtle things, they little nitpicky things, because they want you to dim down. They want you to lower that light. They want you to, not be your whole true authentic self. But I'm telling you this, don't ever let nobody dim that light. Shine that light. And when your light is shining and their demons are being irritated and they're agitated and they're starting to act funny, shine even harder. Shine even harder. Let your light shine even more. Be illuminated. We're supposed to be the light of the world. We are supposed to be that beacon of light that shines amongst this dark, ugly world. We are. And if you are a true follower of the Lord, of Christ, then you should always have your light shining. You should be imitating the characteristics of the Lord. Always, every day, all day, in and out of season. There's always a season to be good. Like I said, you have to allow that light to shine. Be your true authentic self, even if others don't like you. It doesn't matter. But I just say this to say that, be yourself. Enjoy your life. Be happy. Smile. If you really are a happy-go-lucky person, smile. And if you're not, start smiling. Because after a while, when you practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect. If you stop practicing being happy, practicing being jolly, if you stop practicing great affirmations to say, I am beautiful, I am lovely, I love myself, I am all that in a bag of chips, yay. When you start practicing, then at the end of the day, you start believing, because your subconscious doesn't know what's real or not. It only knows what you believe. So if you believe that you're low vibrational and ugly soul, you believe anything negative about yourself, then you become that. What a man thinketh, so he believes. So start thinking about yourself very highly. Start thinking highly. Start thinking wonderful things. Things that are true. What is it about you that's really true? That you can start thinking on that's good. That you can start thinking on that. And think about it all the time. Think about it every day. And get happy about it. Get joyful about it. Embrace it. Clap for yourself. Love it. And don't ever shrink when you're around other people. because that means that those are not your people and they're low vibrational. And actually get away from those people, because those are people who will try to take your shine, and they are not for you. So just have a great day. Continue to let that light shine. And until then, blessings to you.